Think you have to spend big bucks or tons of time in the kitchen to make delicious food at home, Tim?
I love it.
Think again. I feel like I don't cook anything for myself, but I feel like when it's done for me, perfect. When you use Every Plate, you get restaurant-level deliciousness week after week with recipes like crispy buffalo chicken and cheesy Mexican street corn hash.
Yum.
So what are you waiting for? Dig into these flavor-packed meals your household will love. New customers can enjoy the special offer of only $1.99 a meal. Go to everyplate.com/podcast and use code tipping199 to get started. Applied as discount on first box, limited time only. So go, 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 go. You know what doesn't belong in your epic summer plans, Tim?
What?
Getting burned by your old wireless bill.
Facts.
While you're planning beach trips, barbecues, and 3-day weekends, your wireless bill should be the last thing holding you back. And that's why I made the switch to Mint Mobile. Ditch your overpriced wireless bills and get 3 months of unlimited service from Mint Mobile for $15 a month. That's all I want to spend on anything.
That's lit.
This year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get this new customer offer in your 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/tipping. That's mintmobile.com/tipping. Limited time new customer offer for 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 gigabytes on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
Megan Batoon, if we got into your car right now and your phone automatically syncs up to your car, what is the first song that starts playing?
Like, what's the last song that I listened to?
Yeah.
I'm listening to a playlist called Jazz in the background.
All right.
Because lyrics are too much for me. I've been overstimulated in this era of my life that I can't even listen to a song with lyrics.
Everything is too much for you right now, Megan Batoon.
I know! I'm malfunctioning every time I take a breath.
You should listen to Snake Jazz
What's
from
that?
Rick and Morty. At one point they go to a planet that is just snakes, and there's a station of just snake jazz, and it's just like.
That's good. I used to date somebody that wrote for Rick and Morty.
Really?
But that's the thing. Like, it's cool because you're like, oh yeah, you have like a cool writer boy job. What are you working on? And then it's like, Morty, we're gonna fucking.
Rick and Morty is genius level writing, Batoon.
No,
when it's in their bag, they're in their bag.
No, it is good for sure. I like how heady it is, but also just like bonkers.
Yeah.
It's like, it's cool. But I mean, when the last episode we were talking about like being an adult, is it like maturity or age? Like, it's really interesting. Like, some of these like 40-year-olds I know are less mature than like the 27, 30-year-olds.
Yeah.
So.
Also, you know what? So that reminds me, I was just talking about this the other day with Chia. It's crazy to think that, when I was like in 8th grade, my teachers were 24, 25,
right.
Sometimes fresh out of college.
That is
like
so young.
23, right?
Yeah,
and you look at these people, these are the adults, these are the teachers. And then when you get older than that, or even when you're like 25, you look at your peers or the people that are that age range and you're like, y'all are dumb. We're dumb.
We're dumb.
I can't believe these were my teachers.
I know.
Especially now, being older than that.
Yeah.
Looking at the 20-something-year-olds that I know, being like, y'all are dumb.
I know. There's that song, the Vitamin C song that they play at graduation. I think it's called Graduation.
Yeah.
Like, as we go on, we remember all the times we spent together. So the verse on that song, it's like, essentially it's being like, where are we going to be when we're 25? It's like, what?
Yo, that's crazy. When I was younger, I was obsessed with The Real World and Road Rules on MTV.
Yes.
I really wanted to be on those shows. And I remember it was like, if you want to be on The Real World and you're between the ages of 18 and 25, submit a video. And I remember thinking, yo, if you're older than 25, you're too old for The Real World, you're old,
You're
bro.
old.
If you're 26, you're fucking old.
Right.
And then,
Damn.
and now I see like the 26-year-old that I know, I'm like, you just a little fucking baby,
You
bro.
little baby.
You don't know shit about shit.
I know. 26 was I feel like 26, 27 is when I like locked in. Maybe that's when I became like a real adult.
27 is one of my favorites.
27's great.
I look back, all my odd years, 23, 25, 27, 29, were like popping.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's great because next year is an odd year for me, which means everything will be on the up and up.
I hope. I mean, if you're on the same trajectory as me, you might not be.
I'll fuck with it. Anything that makes it better.
This is my next year. It will be an even year for me, but I think it will be a big one for me, which lines up with it being a big year for you. So that's good.
Lit. Did you see this thing that the world is moving faster now?
How?
I don't know, but there's something like the days are faster for a couple of years. And if they continue at this by 2029, they're going to have to like recalibrate a leap second.
What?
Yeah, because the earth is spinning faster than it used to.
What?
I know. It's like
Serio?
New York Times.
For real?
Yeah. That's why, like, I mean, they say, like, when you get older, time starts to move faster. So I was just like, oh, wow, like, time is really going by. But then, like, science was like, well, hang on a second.
That's
it actually
crazy.
is. I know.
Damn, reminds me of this Rick and Morty episode where...
Oh, my God.
So cool, where it's like, Rick would go into this, he would go through a portal, and he would leave these bottles of wine in this other dimension where time moved faster.
Yes.
So he could leave a bottle of wine there for like a week
ages.
and it would age faster. And so what ended up happening was there was a family there that they were like, why are you guys always leaving your wine? They were like, dude, like you left your wine, right? And so the dad one day was like, here, let me help you carry this box of wine through your portal, right?
Yeah.
Went into the portal, had a quick little conversation in the kitchen, came back to his dimension, and his kids were like, what the fuck, man? You left us for 20 years. Where have you been? Everyone's pissed, you know?
That's hella funny.
Great. Genius writing. Rick and Morty,
Wait,
the guy you dated was amazing.
He was funny. I mean, I love dating. I used to love dating comedians.
What was his name? We'll bleep it.
His name was...
From...
Yeah!
Yes. Okay. Wait. Off camera. Cut this.
I didn't know that you...
Of course I know. Of course I know bleep.
I know. Wait,
because...
that's so fucking funny.
Yeah. We'll talk about that
later.
later.
Talk about that later. Here's the question. Speaking of portals.
Yeah.
If you could go through a portal and help yourself, but as you right now, what age would you go back to and how would you help?
I've answered this question in different ways before on different things.
Okay.
And I'll tell you this right now. There is a situation in the past where I just wish I would have just got head and not had sex.
Oh, really?
It was my birthday and there was...
That's not even helping yourself, though.
No, I'll tell you. And it was a canoodling situation. And it was just somebody who I just literally just wanted head from. And then, but you know, you're drunk and you're there and you're like, whatever, just sit on it. And then afterwards I was like, God, I regret this so much.
Why did you regret it?
It just wasn't someone who I wanted to really have sex with. It was just a head thing, you know what I'm saying? And then afterwards it's like, she got annoying and it just was just unnecessary. I just wish I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying, on my like list, you feel me? So I wish I would have gone through that portal and been like, dude, just commit to the head. Just whispered in my ear, just like, dog, don't do it.
Whoa.
And left.
That's wild that is what you chose. Because, yeah, of course, sure.
Yeah.
But you could have, like, I don't know, in 2008, you could have been like, hey, man, buy a house.
No, because everything that I've gone through was supposed to happen, was a lesson that I've learned. Except for that, I could have gone my whole life and not had sex with that girl. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't have changed anything. I wouldn't have learned anything except for maybe to fucking like, you know, not get so drunk. But like that was the lesson.
Right.
And so then I'm still getting drunk. So obviously that lesson wasn't learned that night. So that was what I've used the portal for.
I see. Okay. Cool.
You?
Portal. What, if I had a portal, what would I go back and help myself with?
Would you like some more gesturescourt.co?
Always yes. .com/pour it up.
Don't confuse them.
They're like, yes.com/pour it up.
This doesn't even work.
Yes.com/pour it up is an amazing URL. Man, what portal would I go to help myself? I mean, I feel like all of mine are going to be like, look, I'm always like looking to the future to help myself in the future. So like, I'm, without it trying to be like, no, I'm going to like invest my money in a high yield savings account. Like, maybe when I was like at the peak of like doing so fucking much on YouTube, like uploading all the time and all these things, I think I would go into the portal, into my studio and like label and organize and take care of all of my equipment. When I was living in the desert, I had 2 Sony A7Ss stolen.
What? In the desert?
Bro, I don't even want to talk about it.
How do thieves even work in the desert? Go ahead.
What do you mean how they work in the desert?
I'm saying like they had to be like tracking you or some shit.
No, I don't even want to get into it, but it was like ancillary people that would like come into the house. I know, it was awful. Anyway, I had a dream yesterday because I was so sleep deprived. I started my period last night. And the dream I had was, you know what a diva cup is?
Yeah.
If you don't know, that it's like a little cup that you put inside your uterus and it holds all the blood instead of like a tampon.
Yeah.
I, in my dream, had like a Parmesan wheel instead of a diva cup.
Inserted into your cooch?
Yeah.
And you took it out?
And then I had to like clean it. So then I was like, because I had seen this TikTok that was like, oh, after I make bolognese and my Parmesan wheel, I have to like scrape it out. So then I was like taking the Parmesan wheel out of me and then like scraping the blood off to be like.
Onto someone's fucking fusilli? Fun.
Yeah, so I get taking better care of my things. So I think I would just like go back and maybe help myself. I mean, that's the other thing, because you're like, it's all part of the journey. And I do think that like my burnout era is probably going to be really helpful in the next era of like, oh, this is what I've gone through. But if I could just like help myself with pacing, that would be cool. Like even right now, I would love someone just to be like, here's what's coming up. Here's like, I just don't have anyone to be like, this is what needs to happen. So like, being self-employed and a bad boss is not great. I'm a great worker, bad boss.
Make it a tune. It doesn't matter because our show's getting picked up, all right? All that shit's irrelevant.
You're right.
Meaning you should have just used your portal for something just frivolous like I did, all right?
Damn.
Because look, even if I was to really go back, let's say I wanted to use my portal for something like that I needed now, right? Like for the musical that me and the homies did.
Yeah.
I wish we would have worked something into the clause where it said, if y'all don't do something with it for a certain amount of time, then we get just to have it back.
Yeah.
But at the same time, my brain of everything happens for a reason is like, maybe there's a reason why it's not out. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's a reason why it's not out yet. So like everything just leads me back to, it's all just happened the way it's supposed to have happened, right? So I would just use the portal to go back and fucking not eat that
hand roll
taquito from 7-Eleven that gave me diarrhea when I was taking the bus to school.
Right.
But also that taught me the lesson to not eat the taquitos from 7-Eleven.
Yeah, everything is a learning lesson.
Are there any updates on your boys, on Chef Boy and Script Boy? What's good with that?
First of all, I'm upset. I checked the fucking comments and somebody called me trash. And I am just going to tell you that is not fully true.
Someone called you trash?
Yeah, because they were like, oh, she's looking for a husband, but she's like out here having casual sex with multiple people. Listen, you're not in the situation. One of these, Script Boy, his cameo has Wrapped.
Oh!
I know.
Wow, this is the story of a girl
who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
Wow.
I know, it's really actually sad. This happened last week, and I've been like grieving it.
Interesting. Well, it's done now, so give me the deets.
It was the same thing. A couple of our podcasts ago, probably in the beginning, I was like, I came in and I was like, oh, my low of the week is like realizing I wasn't compatible with somebody that's really great.
Right. Yeah.
That was the same guy.
And y'all were trying to make it happen.
Well, yeah, because he was like, I don't want a relationship. I just want to like, you know, have fun, whatever. And I was like, great. I'm just out here trying to learn how to like have affection without attachment.
Yeah.
What I want is something serious, and I want to like build with a partner. And he changed his mind like through dating me, was like, oh, never mind, I think I do want a relationship. And then at that time it was like, oh, my mind has already been made up of like, this isn't anything that's going to be longevity wise because our lifestyles were so fundamentally incompatible.
Yeah.
We got like caught up in having a good time with each other and like making it carefree and doing all these cool things. He was like super artistic and really inspiring and intellectually stimulating. But like in the end, it's just like, well, this is a waste of both of our times if we don't want to build the same life. So to the person who said I was trash, I think this was my first time doing something different.
Because this is her first time being actually single, guys, all right?
Yeah.
Give her space. So the chef boy is the only one in the running right now, huh?
That's
fun.
true.
And Script Boy told you from the jump he didn't feel like y'all were compatible, which I know. From the beginning, I felt like he was kind of negging you a bit.
Oh, I think it might have been like he's mentioned like feeling inadequate. So I think it was maybe like an insecurity thing of being like, oh, I don't think this is right. But here's the other thing that I am a little upset about. He did mention that in the beginning. And there was a time where I was like, okay, I trust you. I think you're smart. And if you think we're incompatible, then great.
I believe you.
Yeah. So like, let's not.
Yeah.
But then if he was the one that would come back and I'm like, okay, well, now I'm kind of actually mad because...
So it was 100% strategy then?
What was the strategy?
Meeting you at the party, being like, this girl's fucking hot and let me just do this. You know, we would never work.
No, it was not that. I can tell it was not that for sure. But I am like, if he really thought we were incompatible, then don't waste my time.
Right.
And maybe let's just be friends then, if it's really not compatible.
But then you got some good script, Dito.
Well, more so than that, I got some filmmaking tips. And that's going to take me farther
than the filmmaking tip. You know what I'm saying? Well, look at you. Took some editing tips away, and and now you got a nice little chef boy you're going to New York with. So that's fun. I'm ready to see how that pans out. I love that I can see how this all goes down play by play in real time. It's so fun. This is like my new favorite show.
Yeah. I'm glad someone's getting a kick out of it.
All right, now we can answer your questions.
Okay, hit me with a cue.
Megabatune, are you hungry?
Always.
Look, if you think you have to spend big bucks or tons of time in the kitchen to make delicious food at home, think again, all right? Because when you use every plate, you get restaurant-level deliciousness week after week with recipes like crispy buffalo ranch chicken and cheesy Mexican street corn hash. I love it. Save me a piece of that corn for later. Oh, man, I love it. I love me some street corn, okay? Look, with every plate, you'll spend less on these flavor-packed homemade meals than you would on your normal groceries or at a restaurant, all right? If you're cooking the same things over and over, which we are, babies are only eating fucking spaghetti and mac and cheese every night.
Okay, lit.
We got to switch it up so you can up your dinner game in 30 minutes or less with every plate's clear, easy to follow recipes, okay? And thanks to Every Plate's constantly rotating weekly recipes delivered right to your door, you'll always have the best answer to what's for dinner, Mom?
I bet that gets really annoying.
It's the worst.
The best thing would be to never think about it and just to have it at your doorstep.
Right there with Every Plate. It's the best, period. So what are you waiting for, all right? Dig into these flavor-packed meals your household will love. New customers can enjoy this special offer of only $1.99 a meal. Wow, go to everyplate.com/podcast and use code TIPPING199 to get started. Applied as discount on your first box and in limited time only, all right?
Get at it.
Hello? Hey, Megan and Tim. Been a fan of y'all for a while now. Yeah, definitely enjoy the podcast. I don't really have a question, but I'm going through a breakup and I keep hearing all these people asking y'all questions. And you guys aren't saying it, so I will. Y'all are the problem. Y'all are toxic as fuck. Like the girl who gets mad whenever her parents or family ask her when she's gonna get married, like that's nothing to get that mad about. And then the dude who's like ex is petty, like bro, you're the petty one. Like y'all are missing some self-awareness.
He's talking about them.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't have a question. I wanted to give the viewers a tip, I guess. So yeah, that's it, I guess.
Well,
Okay.
first of all, correction, because we know the dude was petty, but I called the title of the episode "My Ex is Petty" to appeal to the masses. So this isn't us not being self-aware. This is just me knowing how to game the system, my guy.
I don't think he was talking about you. I think he's talking about the people that are calling in that are the issue.
Yeah.
We're not toxic.
I mean, either way.
I mean, maybe we're toxic. I thought we were gonna have to fight, but it sounds like he's saying all these other people are wrong.
I mean, look, I 100% agree that the guy that called in was the one that was being petty, because I even said in the episode, I don't know, like, because we're missing context.
Yes.
In that episode, I was like, I don't know, bro. What did she even say to make you feel like she led you on? You know what I'm saying? So I called the episode "My Ex is Petty" because I knew that would resonate with people.
And it could also be from the perspective of the girl. My ex is petty.
Bang, bang. So,
Bang, bang.
sir, I appreciate you, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I love you.
Here's the other thing, too, about like the people that call in or us, like whoever's toxic. Everyone's going through it and we're all figuring it out. We're just, again, doing it on a public platform.
Batoon is not trash. She's living her life, okay? She's never been really single before.
That's why you don't read the comments.
I read all the comments.
I know you do.
I take very long poops. I sit there. I use my YouTube app. I'll put on a YouTube video, and then I use the other YouTube app, which is like
You can do 2 YouTube apps at the same time.
there's the YouTube app, and there's the other one for like just
YouTube Studio.
YouTube, and I use YouTube Studio to scroll through comments.
And you can play at the same time.
If you have YouTube Premium.
Oh my God, you're like Minority Report, where he's like, has like all these like different
All these
screens.
Yeah. YouTube. YouTube, what's the other one?
Studio?
YouTube Studio. Poop. Instagram. OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Wait, have you ever come across a comment that like actually stung?
Of course.
And then what do?
It's not that they sting. It's that I feel like people are so misinformed.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, because yeah, call me a fucking chink, call me a wannabe, call me whatever. Give me the basic go-to insults, and I'm just like, meh, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But when someone thinks they know when they don't, and they also, like, I get the vibe that they are just like so happy with themselves. You know what I'm saying? When they're like, LOL, he don't even blah, blah, blah. Look at the way she's sitting, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hold on a second. So I'll be next to Chia in bed, like just scrolling through comments or whatever, or just on my YouTube handling business. And then on my phone, and then if she feels me reach for the laptop, then she knows. I'm like
oh,
cracking my
shit.
knuckles. I just gotta reply to this motherfucker real quick. I'm like, first of all, and it's just
fun.
certain comments. It's not that I'm even like, and I hate that I hate it. But when people are like, LOL, you mad? I'm like, I'm not mad. I'm
disappointed.
I need you to know why you're wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm when people are like, LOL, you replying to me, but you're supposed to be a celebrity. I'm like, first of all, I'm not famous. Second of all, I internet for a living. So this is not me going out of my way to do some shit. I'm just talking about, this is the internet, dog. Who actually gives a fuck, you know?
Internet for the living.
So it's just, you know, some people I enjoy replying to. It's not like it takes any time out of my day. I'm like some shit just needs a response.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I get it.
But I hate when I reply and I write a whole ass thing and they're like, LOL, I just wanted a response.
I know.
Ugh, you got me, you motherfucker.
You got me, brother.
I have a question. Has anybody ever left you guys a comment that clocked an insecurity that you tell yourself nobody but you will notice, or your loved ones are like, nobody but you notices that, but somebody left a comment clocking that?
That's a great question, and I'm sure yes. That I told somebody that too. Like I was like, if you ever want to know what your insecurities should be, get a YouTube channel. You'll find out day one. Like people can sense things real easy. But I do think that like anything that was clocked to me is just like that is something I should work on. Like it was never like, oh no. But it is like, oh, that is a visible thing that I can like take back and constructive criticism vibes.
For sure. You know, I think as someone, when you're on the internet for long enough, you can get jaded to like negative comments and people just talking shit. And then every once in a while, there was a comment where you're like, okay, Okay, I'm gonna let you cook, bro. I'm gonna let you cook. I hear what you're saying. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I grok.
I
I
grok.
grok what you're putting down. I'm not mad. Just recently on No Chaser, I was talking about how I was kind of surprised at how, like I put on the In the Club 50 Cent video, and I was kind of taken aback how I didn't find the girls in the music video appealing physically.
Okay.
But when we were recording, I was like, oh, these girls are ugly. But I was being funny, you know what I'm saying? So someone was like, I don't like what Tim said about that music video. And I replied, I was like, you know what? You're right. I wouldn't normally say that.
Right.
I wouldn't just call girls ugly. Like, I kind of like, my whole MO is like, there's someone for everybody. There's everyone's attractive to somebody. So it's like, you know, but I was like being funny and being like, oh, these girls are ugly. But looking back on the video, like, no, I don't think these girls are actually ugly. So I replied,
Right.
I was like, LOL, you're right. You know, I would never just call girls ugly or people ugly in general. Because, you know, I feel like everybody everyone's attracted to somebody and it's all subjective, right? But when I'm like, you know, being silly and talking to the homies, like, yeah, I'm just making jokes. But when they left that comment, I was like, you right.
I know.
You
What
know?
if the person that wrote that comment was one of the girls
In the video?
In the video.
Oh, I would feel so bad. I would actually feel so bad. Okay, next question.
Hey y'all, love the show. You guys been doing great since the beginning.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask, how do you kind of cope with a breakup that was technically never a relationship? I was talking to
Relatable.
a guy for about almost 2 years. It's more like a situationship, to be honest with you.
Oh my God.
He finally met someone, and I haven't found anyone yet. And we already knew from the beginning that it was kind of like whoever wins, you know, the relationship side of things, like who's going to find someone first, is going to be the one who's not brokenhearted. And I ended up being the one brokenhearted. So how do you end up moving on, I guess, and going from here? Thanks, guys. Love y'all.
Love you too. Well, this is right up your alley there, Megan Mattoon.
The tears are about to roll. Dog, that sucks. 2 years of a situationship.
That's kind of crazy.
I would press charges.
That's a long time.
You have 2 full years of like different holidays. You did both like Valentine's Day, Christmas, your birthdays, and you still aren't together?
Yeah.
Issues. And also, I don't like the feeling of being in something and being like, whoever finds someone first. Like, that sucks.
It low-key almost feels like, look, I'm going to say this. Maybe it's not true. Maybe it is true. It feels like the guy was like, look, I don't want to be with you. I know that. Hopefully the vibe is mutual. So let's just have our fun right now until we find something better. You know what I'm saying? Even if he didn't say that, I feel like that was the vibe.
Yeah, like placeholder.
Placeholder,
person.
we can hang out, we can have sex, we're just chilling. But I know I'm not gonna end up with you. So let's just have fun.
I know, that sucks.
That's how it feels from the outside looking in.
I know.
And I don't think that helps you at all. I'm sorry for that.
I know. I think I will say that, like, I think there's opportunities for both people to be brokenhearted too. I mean, I guess if he didn't really like her, which would suck, then that would be like she was the only one brokenhearted. But like, if you're breaking up with somebody, that's still hard.
Yeah.
And there is still a loss. I read somewhere that, and also have lived experience, that like, if you break up with somebody, or like stop having connections with somebody that you had a connection with, even if it wasn't fully dating, it's harder because it wasn't a fully realized relationship. Whereas,
and there was no like conclusion.
yeah, because it never started. So you're grieving all these things that could have been if only it were X.
If anything, that will stay in your mind forever.
Forever.
Like, what would this have been?
Right. So I think in that situation, you just have to be like, well, it's not this, and let yourself grieve it and feel it and think. You know, the other day, like when I wrapped up this
The screen, the film, yeah.
When I closed my laptop, I wrote a letter in my journal that I was never going to send to him, but it was like a, thank you, this is what I feel, and I hope the best, And it was nice, like a closure experiment, or like a activity, a closure thing.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're gonna want to talk to this person, maybe just write letters instead, and just go do the thing. Cry, ice cream, rom-coms. Like you have to do it. Like as cliche as time heals all wounds is true.
I agree. And look, as cliche as it sounds, whether this is about a real breakup or a situationship, and going back to everything happens for a reason, I always kind of felt like whenever a situation didn't work out, it wasn't a time of mourning, it was a time of celebration, because every closed chapter was just bringing me closer to the person I was supposed to be with.
That's true.
So I always felt like it was just, even if I didn't agree, I felt like it was God and the universe being like, this is not it. So let me just take this out of your life. I know it's gonna sting a little bit, but trust me, this is not it. And something better is coming for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I always approached it, where I always felt like, I don't know, I was eating some fucking chicken parmesan and I thought it was the best meal I've ever had. And then someone was like, let me just put a little fly in it for you and then bring you some like, garlic Parmesan or Alfredo fusilli, which was way better. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh, this is the better meal that I like right now.
Yeah. There's a saying that's like, if it's either this or better, which I like. Because it's like, I mean, if you think that this was the person for you, I mean, I don't know, 2 years of no commitment, like I think you could get a lot better than that.
Yeah.
As much as it sucks, like find somebody that actually wants you.
Yeah, man. Because they're there.
100%.
They're there.
They're there.
There. I'm going to pee. Megan Batoon and everyone out there in podcast land, you know what doesn't belong in your epic summer plans?
What?
Getting burned by your old wireless bill.
Disgusting.
Ugh. While you're planning beach trips, barbecues, and 3-day weekends, your wireless bill should be the last thing holding you back, right?
Word.
That's why I made the switch to MintMobile.
Let's go, Mint.
It's actually lit, okay? With Mint, you can get the coverage and speed you're used to, but for way less money, right? And for a limited time, Mint Mobile is offering 3 months of unlimited premium wireless service for $15 a month. That's it.
Hot.
So hot. So while your friends are sweating over data overages and surprise charges, you'll be chilling, literally and financially, bruv. All right.
Literally.
Say bye-bye to your overpriced wireless plans, jaw-dropping monthly bills, and unexpected overages. Mint Mobile is here to rescue you. All right. Ditch the overpriced wireless and get 3 months of unlimited service from Mint Mobile for $15 a month. All right. And check this out. This year, skip breaking a sweat and breaking the bank. Get this new customer offer and your 3-month unlimited wireless plan for just $15 a month at mintmobile.com/tipping. That's mintmobile.com/tipping. Upfront payment of $45 required, equivalent to $15 per month. Limited time new customer offer for first 3 months only. Speeds may slow above 35 GB on unlimited plan. Taxes and fees extra. See Mint Mobile for details.
Hello?
Yo, what up, y'all? Appreciate the advice about me going to church with my mom. Speaking of my mom, so we growing a garden, and we're growing this new type of green called an Asian green.
Okay.
So I was wondering if you had any cooking advice of what to do with the Asian green. Do we cook it like regular greens? Do we do something else special with it? Love the show. Once again. All right, bye.
Wait, I love that.
I also love it.
This is so wholesome.
So wholesome. I love it. I got no answer for this.
There's something called Shiso.
Let's ask ChatGPT, shall we?
Okay. What the chef did with Shiso is he put like pork. He rolled pork in it and made it like a little appetizer. That was nice.
Oh, Veronica. Sorry, my phone's on silent.
Women, right?
They don't listen. Oh, Veronica.
I'm here. No worries at all. What's on your mind? Feel free to ask me anything.
I heard about a vegetable called an Asian green. What kind of vegetable is that?
Asian greens are a whole group of leafy vegetables, and they include things like bok choy, gailan, and mizuna. They're often used in stir fries, salads, and soups, and they're usually pretty tender and flavorful. If you have a specific one in mind, I can definitely give you more details on it.
I don't know, but I know you look great today.
Aw, that's so sweet of you to say. Thank you. I hope you're feeling as great as you say I look.
Thank you. And what's my name again?
You asked me to call you Daddy Tim, so.
Thank you. Love you.
Oh, that's so kind of you. Love you too. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
Okay, bye.
I haven't talked to Chat in so long. My Chat is a boy. Well, I don't think he has a voice, but I'd call Chat him.
So you know what's funny is I didn't know I could do that. Like every time I saw like a TikTok or some shit with somebody like chatting with their ChatGPT, I thought it was a special thing.
Right.
Until I was in the car one day, just Googling a question for ChatGPT, and I accidentally hit a button.
Right.
And then that blue ball popped up. I was like, what the fuck? And then a voice went, oh, I caught you off guard. I was like, yo. Like, oh, you're a little surprised. I was like, wait, what?
It's like a 90s movie. Like your sock starts talking. You're like, no, whoa. Where are we going to go now?
I look in the mirror. I'm 80 years old. I switched places with my grandpa. Yeah. So yeah, I've been talking to. I named her Veronica. She's great. I gave her a British accent. She's lit.
She's like, who's Veronica?
Yeah. Who the fuck? Oh wait, hold on. Great sketch idea. Amazing.
What? Let me know what you're never gonna make. Write it down. Let me see you write it down so that I know you're never gonna do
You get
it.
caught cheating on the phone with somebody, and like you're like, hey baby, what's up? She's like, oh my god, hey, how are you? I miss you. And then your chick is like, who the fuck are you talking to? Like, and you're like, oh no, it's ChatGPT. Hey babe, what's the third? What's the 3 boats from Christopher Columbus?
The girl it cuts to the girl on the other line in lingerie. She's like,
Yeah, she's in a big encyclopedia.
Pizza Santa Maria.
Exactly. Don't steal that.
Oh, man.
There you go. Process. You
That's
love
so
it.
fun.
You love it so much.
I really do love it. I really love process.
There you go. You just saw it happen right there. Bang, bang, sketch idea.
Well, yeah, because there's never going to be a product. So.
Probably. Well, if I tell myself to do these fucking like quick TikTok ideas, you know?
Yeah, I guess on TikTok, yeah, you can make, that's kind of the thing. I think like all social media platforms are like changing into what others used to be. So it's like TikTok is kind of the old YouTube.
Yeah.
Because now that YouTube is TV.
Yeah, and it's great because I used to have sketch ideas where I thought, this is just a one-liner joke, but
Right.
I can't make a 3-minute sketch out of this. What am I
Yeah.
gonna do?
Yeah,
So I can make a TikTok out of it.
totally.
Like I have a stupid one. Don't steal this. Where, because I bought a Game of Thrones outfit and I've done a Game of Thrones TikTok out of it. But I have one where they're like sexting, but it's like Game of Thrones.
Okay.
So he like he shows like the guy takes a dick pic and then someone else like draws it.
Okay.
And then he rolls it up and gives it to his carrier pigeon, and then and then the pigeon flies across the fucking like, you know, the country and delivers like a dick pic to the queen, and so that's the whole bit.
That's the whole bit.
Yeah, that's it. Bang bang boom.
Bing,
One
bing,
joke. You don't
and
even.
she like burns it to keep herself safe.
Yeah,
and warm.
and diddles herself.
Diddle. Diddle.
What was the question?
Who cares?
It was about how to cook
No, who
Asian
cares?
greens.
Shut up.
The question is always, who cares?
Sorry, audience. I guess I'm the only one who cares.
No, tell us, what was it?
It was how to cook Asian greens.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Bok choy slaps. I think stir fry anything.
Okay, so bok choy and also any type of leafy green schmacks, not slaps.
What's the difference?
Well, Batoon, I'm so glad you asked.
Oh my God.
Food does not slap. Slap is exclusive to music. And I'm aware that in the changing, evolving scape of slang words, that people might use them differently in their geographical regions. Slap, specifically, since we're from California, you should hold this sacred, okay? E40, Bay Area rapper, also, you know, lyrical genius, is credited for inventing and coining the term slap. And it's supposed to relate to when you have like big speakers in the back of your trunk, the music like slaps the vibration, okay?
I see.
So people took that and started saying food slaps.
Yeah, because you can have a tasty ass beat.
I guess, if you want to make it make sense. But Bay Area people specifically will get very annoyed
I see.
at people saying food slaps. Food smacks
Yes.
is the understanding. Food smacks, music slaps. Okay.
Wow, you should be like Bill Nye for slang. You really like had authority just
It's
then.
just, that's a big thing amongst the people from the Bay specifically.
Yeah.
And also, so I try to hold it down as well, that food does not slap.
I really appreciate that. And if I could be born again,
If you could take your portal.
if I could take my portal and be birthed in a different place, Bay Area for sure.
I love the Bay Area.
The way that Bay Area people dance
Yes.
is so sick.
Yeah.
I love it. The way their posture, the way they hold their body, the way they listen to music. It's so like, I don't love the word swag, but there's no other word for it.
It's just a completely different vibe than LA. Like I love
So
LA.
sick.
I will go to bat for LA all day. The Bay Area is just completely different vibe.
It's just like disgustingly in the pocket. Like I
Yes.
love Bay Area
Like,
dancing.
Nobody in LA, nobody in the Bay is too cool to dance at a party.
Yeah, well, because Bay Area dancing is so cool.
Right.
So like if you're the coolest person, you're a great dancer. Like, I don't know, it's so lit. I love it.
So as someone who loves the Bay Area, then you should know and you should remember,
Smacks.
food does not slap.
Food smacks.
Food smacks. Okay. So there you go.
Yes, sir.
So back to the subject. Yes, leafy greens in like Thai people do like an oyster sauce cooking with a Chinese broccoli situation. Super good. So if you got these Asian greens, yeah, look up like a oyster sauce and maybe throw a little like fried pork belly in there. Poppin'.
This guy's taking me to a pork specific place.
From what I know about this man so far is he leans into that pork and I fucking love
Because
that.
I love pork.
Good.
So he goes, okay, word.
Lit.
I know.
What? So he's taking you to a pork specific place? Like what is what where?
It's somewhere in New York. It's like the only thing they serve on the menu is different types of like specific pork.
Poppin'.
I know.
I love that.
Me too.
I actually love that. Yeah, suey. That's what they say to call pigs.
I was like, I'm missing something here.
Suey is kind of like the old school farm.
Suey,
Yeah, the way they call pigs. Yeah.
I wonder why.
I love pork, and I hate that. I mean, I don't hate it. Hey, if you don't eat it, that's fine. But there's a whole there's always been like I don't eat the fucking swine.
I know.
But I get down, brother.
I get so far down.
All look, the most basic ass bacon to the most bougie ass umbilical pork. Ooh, brother.
It's just it's a fattier meat than all the other meats.
Yeah, man.
I mean, like maybe Wagyu for sure, but
Yeah.
like pork, like a thick ass pork belly.
Pork belly on the grill?
Put that on a ring. Like I don't even diamond or mind ring. I don't give a shit. Princess cut, oval. Give me that slice of pork belly right on a fucking bread tie.
I just love a good like pork chop too, man. Like
I don't really love a pork chop.
Interesting.
I think it's one of the less good porks because I think it's like a little bit. It's like lots more chewing than I want.
It is
out of
more
my pork.
chewing. I tell you what, I've had pigtails.
With like curly fries?
They're
Like, just like-
squiggly meat. Yeah.
yeah?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Delicious.
Mm.
Yeah, man. I hope we answered your question. Well,
I think we did a...
go to church with your mom, cook up those greens. I'm glad.
What a wholesome life you're about to have.
It sounds great.
God and greens.
Yeah, God and greens. Lit. I'll tell you this to close it out because I gotta go soon. Veda, I forgot how it came up. Oh yeah, because remember I had kind of told her about, because she asked about like how do people exist before dinosaurs if there were no people to give birth to people, and I told her that a lot of people believe in a big superhero in heaven in the sky called God, So lately she's been asking a lot about God, right? And it's funny because now she kind of holds him on the same level like Santa Claus. You know what I'm saying? I told her like, hey, baby girl, if you behave yourself, Santa Claus is gonna bring you presents. So now she'll be like, I told her like, yeah, there's this guy, there's this superhero in heaven named God who like people, say he made everything, and so she'll be like, oh, how do I see him? I'm like, honestly, baby, like I think I see him in everything, in the universe, in the trees and everything, right? So she'll be like, so we'll be driving to school. She's like, I see God in the sky and I'm going to ask him for candy after school.
That's cute.
She'll be like, I'm talking to God. How come he doesn't say anything back? And I'm like, baby girl, honestly, sometimes you just gotta feel it, maybe he's talking to you and you don't even know it, so she's like asking all these super like existential questions, but also on a level that's like so simple, where I'm like, hey, you know what, God is everywhere and he's talking to you, and she's like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna listen,
That's so sweet.
Yeah, it's fun, it's interesting.
Man, I wonder if I'm gonna have kids. I really don't know.
Who knows?
Not me. But I'm gonna have to figure it out pretty soon here.
Don't ask Chef Boy. Let you guys just figure that out on your own
I'm
time.
not gonna ask anything. I don't believe anyone anymore.
He's like, hey, look, man, when I say I got a bun in the oven, I'm literally talking about buns, okay? So, so leave me alone.
Cardamom or cinnamon? I don't want to knock you up, okay?
Well, hey, guys. Thanks for watching another episode of Thanks for Tipping podcast. Make Batoon, thanks for tipping.
Tim, thanks for tipping.
Where can they leave us a question?
You can leave us a question at speakpipe.com/thanks for tipping.
Pray for Megan Batoon. I'm gonna go take some headshots, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye.
Pray for me. Bye.